You know, Tim Miller, one of the most not important, but interesting things is where the Fishers were. And I have no sympathy for people who jumped on the Trump train and then were sad to see it crash. But to see John Bolton and Bill Barr and Liz Cheney on the other side of what Steve Schmidt just described, the three of them, all right-wing conservatives, and I think I've gone through this before. I mean, John Bolton and Rick Grenell agree on all matters of foreign policy, but they're on the two sides of the fact and fiction divide around the result of the election. Bill Barr and Matt Schlapp, I'm sure, have the same judicial philosophy. They're on two irreconcilable sides of the fact fiction election result debate. Liz Cheney, who's as conservative as any House Republican elected, serving right now, is on the other side of this fact fiction debate. It can never again be reconnected. I mean, the Republicans who have acknowledged the truth, they can't go back into normal polite society because none of them raised their hand when Trump was caging children or, smearing and obstructing a federal investigation into whether his campaign colluded with Russia. But neither can they be at home in the fictional world of Donald Trump, can they?
Well, I think you're seeing that clearly. I don't know that Liz Cheney and John Bolton are seeing that clearly. I think good for them for saying and doing the right thing. I think they feel comfortable in where they are in their careers, that they can do this. I think that's a big reason why they're doing it, not to take anything away from them. I also think they're a little deluded about what the future of the Republican Party looks like, and they do believe they'll be able to reattach to it. And frankly, even though I don't think I will be a part of it, I hope so. I hope that there are some people who live in the realm of reality and who believe in basic democratic values and norms who do fight within the Republican Party. That's needed. It's not as Steve just laid out. It is a problem when one of the two major parties in the country have completely thrown in with autocratic values. And I just want to talk about this lawsuit that just came up in the last hour. 17 states, Nicole, 17 Republican attorney generals have signed a brief calling for the cancellation of the legal votes of people in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and Georgia and Arizona. We've talked a lot about voter suppression and the problems with that. And I don't want to minimize that at all. It is a very serious problem. But what these guys are talking about is far past voter suppression. It's vote cancellation. It's taking people who were told how to participate in a free and fair election, who followed the rules, who cast the ballot for the person that they chose. And now these 17 attorney generals and Ted Cruz and the president of the United States want to take their vote away from them. They want to cancel that vote. I mean, that is literally Turkey and Belarus. That is anti-democratic. You can fight before an election over, voter ID laws and voter suppression, and there are reasonable people on both sides of those debates, though many Republicans have acted unreasonably. But vote cancellation, this is unprecedented, and it's the President of the United States, Ted Cruz, and 17 Republican attorney generals that are pushing for it. To your point, how do you come back from that? How can you realign once you've supported something that grotesque?
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.